AC, after a spirited performance here last weekend, we've come unstuck against Kennington.
It's one way of putting it, I suppose. I think it was like polar opposite, other than the fact that we conceded 4 goals again for the 3rd Saturday in a row, which is a major concern at the moment. And yeah, that I've just said to the players in there, we've just had a very, very long conversation, is probably what the worst performance I've ever been involved in, either as a manager or a player, in non-league football, to be honest with you. That was horrific. Don't want to take anything away from Kennington, because they thoroughly deserved the 3 points, and along the way scored a very, very good goal, probably one of the best goals you'll ever see. But yeah, from our perspective, everything was wrong everywhere. I can't think of one positive other than the game ended. That's it for me. So yeah, it's a bit of a head scratcher. That we'll need to obviously regroup very quickly ahead of Monday, but at the moment it's just a very, very frustrating and depressing Saturday afternoon. Putting
their wonder goal, the 3rd goal, aside, we really didn't help ourselves, did we, with the 1st and 2nd goals?
No. The 1st goal, obviously they've hit a ball into an area. Charlie's had to come out. I don't know whether he needed to come all the way to the edge of his box, and obviously when the ball's bounced up, he's out of his box because he's had to try and head it. But then the ball, we tried to shield the ball out of play, just put it out and just regroup and defend, and we haven't done that. They've nicked it. Obviously Charlie's a bit out of position. They've had a little bit of quality there just to pick a pass, and the ball's ended up in the back of the net. The 2nd goal is from a long throw, which I think it bounced 3 times across our box, which is not even like under 9 football defending. No one goes to attack it. It bounces across our box. Charlie then tries to come out and smother the 9 again at the back post, and ends up colliding with him, and I thought it was a clear penalty for me. Looks like he got his legs tangled up with him, and obviously tucks the penalty away. Even the 3rd goal, look, I don't want to take anything away from Vin, because it's an unbelievable volley, but it's avoidable. Like, we don't clear out 3 headers, and then the one that DeAndre finally clears, which he then volleys back in the top corner, I actually thought it could have run through to the keeper. I don't think there was anyone with him, so it's just poor decision making. And then the 4th goal, sorry you haven't asked me about it just to get to that, but I highlighted the corner is something that they do. They've done it to us last year. We know that they use it. Now we've made changes, so maybe personnel that have come into the game weren't aware of it, but we've got 11 players back for that corner, and 2 of them at the edge of the box from both of the step overs. No one's anywhere near it, and it's just like, I don't know. We've just had a chat about, we can talk about shape and how we want people to play, but the bottom line is, if players decide they don't fancy it and they don't want to work hard, then you ain't going to get anything out of any game of football, whatever level that is. And I felt like the minute we conceded, a bit like Faversham Strike Force, we go in front there. As soon as they got their goal that day, we just gave up, and we've done exactly the same again today. We just gave up, and then we never looked like doing anything.
No.
I think we huffed and puffed to try and make something happen, but even that didn't really look like we wanted to really bother. And to be honest, I'm kind of half happy that it's only 4-0, because the way that the game went, if we had come off of that 7 or 8, we probably would have gone, yeah, fair enough, nothing we can say about that. So we've got hopefully we can do something Monday and forget about this, but at the moment I'm not in the best headspace, to be honest.
Is that the one positive we can take from this, is that we've got a very short turnaround before Monday to play Glebe?
Yeah, I think, look, I've always said that to you, that when you get a defeat, you just don't want to dwell on it for too long. So yes, we've got a very quick turnaround, and we've got the opportunity to put that right, but at the moment I'm questioning whether I've got the players that are capable of doing that, to be honest with you. We've had injuries, and I feel like today, without like Malachi Hudson and Jason Goodchild, we just lack that experience and quality. I thought our quality at times today was just so bad.
In the final third as well.
Yeah, so like we've got results against Tunbridge Wells in the Cup and Sutton. in the league where we've sat in and been a counter-attacking side, and I know it's not the most attractive way of playing, and I know we've got some players that I thought were technically good enough to play a bit more football. Now we've given them licence to do that today, and actually for the first 10-15 minutes I thought we looked like we was in control, we were dominating the ball, but without any quality. So every time we got the opportunity to put the ball wide and get the ball in the box, it wasn't good enough. So my head now goes back to, we just got to be that counter-attacking side, except that we're not good enough on the ball, and try and hit teams on the counter and get results that way, which isn't the type of football that I really want to play. I'd like to be a bit more creative, a bit more offensive, but at the moment I don't really see there's any other option.
Well, let's see what Monday brings at the RTL Group Stadium. Cheers for your time, AC.
Cheers, Nick.